Well, if you are up and at 'em early this morning and you are driving into work, you might see some patchy fog around the area. Michael, what are we tracking this morning?
Yeah, a little bit of fog in some of those favored low-lying spots around area rivers and creeks and maybe around some area lakes. So just be mindful of that as you are heading out. Maybe some of those low spots in green country, getting a little fog to develop as well. But it's not very widespread. Any rain across the region is well out to our west. As you take a look here into western Oklahoma, you can see some showers and some thunderstorms out there. And those are just slowly inching their way eastward. Maybe a little higher chance of getting some rain today in central Oklahoma, but our odds in eastern Oklahoma are not going to be quite as good, but we will have at least a slight chance to get a shower or storm to pop up in the daytime heating this afternoon. Again, a little higher chance as you get more towards central Oklahoma and out into western Oklahoma for later on today. So if you want to keep an umbrella on standby, go ahead and do so, but most of us are going to make it through the day dry with some sunshine in the forecast, some clouds mixed in, and temperatures will work their way up into the low to maybe even a few mid-80s with a light southeast breeze at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, going with a high of about 83 degrees in Tulsa this afternoon, 84 prior, as well as around Grove and Grand Lake to 85 in Fort Smith, Arkansas, where clouds will be a bit more substantial. Temperatures probably a little bit cooler as you get towards central and western parts of the state. Drillers in town tonight. Should be a good night for baseball. Again, we will have a couple isolated storms around, but they're going to be very isolated. So I think overall the odds are in favor that we'll have a good night, not having to worry about any rain. But again, can't 100% rule it out. Temperatures falling into the low 70s by 10 o'clock tonight. So first pitch at around 7:05. They are taking on Northwest Arkansas. So hopefully the Drillers can pull off a win tonight. Looking good here from South Tulsa on the Wade's RV Weather Camera Network. Visibility not an issue from that standpoint. But again, be mindful of some low visibility with that patchy fog in parts of green country this morning. By later this afternoon, sunshine, a few clouds mixed in. Highest chances of rain and thunderstorms central and western Oklahoma. But we still will get a few isolated cells to pop up in eastern Oklahoma as we go into the afternoon. And then later tonight, probably another severe threat out into the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles, eastern New Mexico, far southwestern portions of Kansas. Those storms will weaken as they try to track toward us tomorrow, very similar to what we'll see today, and just an isolated storm chance possible going into tomorrow afternoon as well. Heading into Memorial Day weekend, the weather is going to cooperate. Look at the awesomeness for Saturday and Sunday. Highs in the low to mid 80s. Low temperatures will be pleasant down into the 50s with lower humidity values. And going to keep that very slight chance of a shower or storm in the forecast as we go into Memorial Day itself. Maybe a slightly higher chance of some storms once we get into the middle of next week, and we'll take you into the end of next week and into next weekend coming up in the next half hour.